千代子さん、もう一度あなたを追いかけてみることにします。
This month, 11 Arts is holding special screenings for the 2002 anime classic Millennium Actress from director Satoshi Kon. August 13th for the original Japanese audio, and August 19th for the all-new English dub. One of the industry's most influential figures, both within animation and outside it, in Japan and internationally, Kon's work is a testament to the power of this medium and the limitless forms it can take. Coming off the heels of his debut feature and perhaps most well-known film, Perfect Blue, Millennium Actress is a much different spin on the connection between performer and fan, artist and viewer. I've covered the ways Kon uses perspective in each film, as a toxic, controlling force in the former, and an empowering one in the latter. The director once described the two films as opposite sides of the same coin. However, as that video was more of a deep dive into each film, the connection wouldn't hold the same weight for someone unfamiliar with Kon's work. So the question remains, why should you care about this near 20-year-old film? What makes Satoshi Kon's chapter in anime history so special and impossible to replace? Until his tragic passing in 2010, Satoshi Kon had a reputation for pushing the boundaries of convention, a master storyteller who knew exactly how to put the audience into the headspace of his characters. Whether it was using the space of the film itself or his distinct, expressive aesthetic, Kon was unafraid to play with the reality of what we see on screen to propel the story forward. His works all had a look and feel so uniquely his. It felt, and still does feel, like no one could possibly replicate it. A Satoshi Kon work is an experience you won't find anywhere else, in anime or any other medium. Kon himself once said he hoped exposing general audiences to films like Millennium Actress could lead to endless possibilities for animation. He wanted to inspire that same mode of thinking in others, not to replicate his own experimental style, but to open the door for all new ones. Animation presents a unique opportunity for complete creative freedom. Every frame presents a blank slate, piece by piece filled in from nothing, such that everything you see on screen is a choice. Kon thought about how to use this creative invention to give audiences an experience they hadn't grown accustomed to. The first time I watched a Kon work, I remember thinking, so you can do this? Astonished just by the way it was composed. Millennium Actress is a perfect example. The film follows a TV crew making a documentary on the history of the now bankrupt Ginei Studios and its most famous star, Chiyoko Fujiwara. Having disappeared from the limelight for the last 30 years, Chiyoko agrees to a rare interview, where she guides the two crewmen through her life story and illustrious career. However, the two quickly begin to blur together, as Chiyoko's memory becomes part of her films itself. It's a love letter to Japanese cinema of the 20th century, paying homage to everything from samurai films to Godzilla and space opera. The title, Millennium Actress, comes from Chiyoko's work, spanning a period of 1,000 years from the Heian era to a future space age. Like other Kon works, Millennium Actress plays with this mingling of objective reality and the subjective experience of its characters. It tears down the line between history and fiction. Early on, Chiyoko's biographical retelling of her own life blends into the plots of her feature films, making us question if what we're seeing is real or not. Here, the two filmmakers initially serve as our stand-in, dragged into this strange world of Chiyoko's memory, until eventually they too become part of her story. Both these fictional vignettes and the real events. The settings take on the aesthetic of Chiyoko's memory, not just in the many periods it encompasses, but the film itself. Much of it is colored in black and white during these early flashbacks. The director wanted to highlight how we remember the things we cherish vividly, so they only gave vibrant color to the parts of this past Chiyoko holds most dear. It's bursting with this sense of nostalgia. The color, settings, and soundtrack all carry this feeling through. But it's not longing for a return to this age of film, rather a celebration of the diversity of images it inspired. In doing so, Kon appears to highlight the extraordinary impact media can have on us. Unlike Perfect Blue, however, which explored obsessive, toxic fan culture, Millennium Actress is a testament to the power of this relationship between art and artist. Mami Koyama, the actress who played Chiyoko aged 20 to 40, had this to say on Millennium Actress's feelings towards film.
見てるうちにその千代子という人間を通してこの日本映画界に対する愛を監督の愛例えばずっと映画を作ってきた人間にとってあと映画を愛してきた人間にとってすごい渋いいい作品じゃないかなと思うんですよ。 千代子という人間が追い求める影の男っていうのは実は監督にとっては映画そのものなのかなと思うぐらいにすごく映画に対しての思いが強い作品だと思いますね。
Perhaps it's no coincidence Chiyoko's lost love, who she spends her life chasing, is an artist. The process of making art is a chase itself, yearning for this idealized image. However, the beauty is less in that endpoint as the rich tapestry painted along the way. All that said, there is another angle to consider. Satoshi Kon's passing recontextualizes the film's climax in a way that's hard for me to separate. Millennium Actress is a demonstration of how art affects us, defines us. Chiyoko's films embodied her spirit, and ultimately the two became intertwined, inspiring others along the way. No matter how much time passes, her spirit lives on through her work, much as Kon's through his. In the wake of the tragedy at Kyoto Animation, I've been thinking about this a lot lately. There's a bridge between artist and viewer, a connection formed in the creation and consumption of that work. But where does the bridge lead? That is where the impact lies. Maybe it gives us a better understanding of ourselves, our relationships, the world. Maybe it instills us with feelings of empathy, a shared emotional experience reminding us we're not alone. Or perhaps it's an inspiration, a far-off glimmer we continue to chase. No matter the form it takes, these connections are invaluable. No two are the same. No one is any less special. That is what makes art one of the few things I believe is truly eternal. When I watch Millennium Actress, I can't help but think of the wonderful impact media has had on me. Of course, there's a flip side to consider in the toxic ways it can sway people, but Millennium Actress isn't about that. Instead, spotlighting what's beautiful in this relationship and the ways it can fulfill us. It's what makes it my favorite Kon work, and one of my favorite films in general. If you have the opportunity to see it in theaters, I urge you to take advantage. This may be the only chance you get to see the extraordinary work of one of the industry's most unique, incredible minds on the big screen. And even if it's your first watch, perhaps you'll feel that nostalgia too. At a time when I feel the hole left by the loss of so many remarkable creatives who left an indelible mark on me, Millennium Actress is a reminder I needed that those connections will never fade.
体験するような映画か。私も千年女優を追いかけてみて、千代子さんの存在を身近に感じられたような気がする。千代子さん、たとえ目の前にいなくても、私の中にあなたは確かに息づいている。ありがとう。
Big thank you to 11 Arts for sponsoring this video and for bringing this classic back to the cinema. For a complete list of locations and ticket info, look in the description. As a reminder, the sub screening is on August 13th, while the all-new English dub is August 19th. Also be sure to stay tuned until after the credits for a special commentary with producers Taro, Maki, and Masao Maruyama on the making of the film and Satoshi Kon's legacy. Thanks for watching.